Um, Hi. Since my two delay llama videos were quite successful, one of them reaching at this point 1k views, the other I think 600 views, and also because I don't know what else I should exactly do on this channel, I'm just gonna explain how I made two of my videos, two tracks for my two videos. So let's start off with the with the little techno loop here. So let's start off with the pluck sound. Let's just pull this little baby boy up. Let's listen to him. And let's go step by step on how I made the sound. Let's just turn everything off. So first of all, I started with an EQ. I just wanted to isolate the frequencies. Nothing special here. Then an OTT just to make it a little louder because the little bald boy is quite shy and he's not exactly uh, loud enough. It sounds like this. Next, I was experimenting with Valhalla delay. I, of course, turned off the delay on the VST itself, and I added my own delay plugin. And so basically, it sounds like this with the delay turned on. Well, that does sound really cool, in my opinion. It kind of messes up the track, and I did, I think, render it. Let me just see it here. Wow, that's
Baba Bowie.
a good sound. There it is. So you basically know how it sounds with the delay on. Next, what I did, I turned off the delay because, of course, I already told you, it kind of messes up the track. Next, I added a vocodex just to like make this sound a little more colorful. Well, it doesn't exactly make it colorful. You get what I'm going for. Next, another OTT just to bring up the volume even more. Next, another EQ. This equalizer is for making the plucky sound. Simple as that. Next, I had an LFO tool just for just the simplest side chaining. Then another equalizer just to isolate the area again, and a sound goodizer, which is a sound goodizer. It does something. It does something. And then I added a fruity convolver, which just gives a little reverb. Then of course I added a different voice. This one is just for harmony. And that's how they sound together. It's not like you haven't heard that already. Now let's go to the creme de la creme, the bass. The bass sound I'm actually kind of proud of because it kind of sounds good. So, as you might see, what I did here is I basically took this mixer state, just held it, and you can put it anywhere you want. I did exactly that, and except for keeping it plucky, I have boosted up the low ends, basically, and messed around with the sound a little more. So, let me just go step by step again. This is how it sounds originally. Quite stupid. I isolate the sound again, just so I won't get any artifacts, which are really bad. And then an OTT. Then a Valhalla delay. This time I kept the delay. Then there's Vocodex. As you can see, the knob is turned off entirely. Just listen how it sounds with the Vocodex turned on. That's how it sounds without it. And I automated that. And it sounds kind of nice. Next I had an EQ, which just isolated the bass, as you can hear. And I also automated this one because it sounds good in the long run. Next, I add another OTT to boost up the low ends. As you can see, I boosted them here too. Next, an LFO tool. This LFO tool creates the gate of the bass, so it won't sound too stupid here. And then just the simplest sidechain, also on the LFO tool. Next, another equalizer just to cut off the high up to the middle, and a fruity convolver again for some reverb. And now just listen to how it sounds with the little automations I did. I guess now it makes a little more sense. And now that we're done with this track, let's go to the rhythm one. A fun fact, before I made any of the little challenges with Delay Llama, I didn't know that by pulling the pitch knob, I can change the voice of Mr. Delay Llama here. And if I would have known that, I could have gone more wild with the bass, but it's alright the way it is. So let's go to the bass itself. As you can see, there's a bunch of OTTs there. So what I did first, I added a camel fat, which is just some distortion. That is a bunch of distortion. Then I added some chorus with Valhalla Ubermod. That sounds scary. Then I added Vocodex, which has a really weird pattern here. But it kinda makes the sound a little less angry. Then I added an OTT. Just boosted frequencies, I guess. Then I added an effector, and I put it on distortion, and yeah, just turn on. That is loud. And then I added another OTT. That is loud. Then I added an LFO tool. This is basically the creme de la creme, because this LFO tool is not set just on the volume. This one is set for the low pass filter, and so it sounds like this. It peaks a lot, but I managed to fix it a little bit by adding another OTT and not putting any gain on it. Then I add another effector, but this time it's set on delay, so it has a metallic tail to it. And then, just so I can fit in the little sub thing I have here, I added an equalizer and cut out the low end. It sounds like this now. And of course with the sub it sounds like this. Pretty cool, right? And now to this thing right here. I don't have too many effects here. I just turned off the internal delay because I wanted to set it on triple delays. So what I did, I added an OTT, boosted it up a little bit, cut up the depth, added an equalizer just to isolate some of the sounds, and to boost some of the frequencies, of course, and of course the delay, and it sounds like this. Especially right here, it's going to be noticeable. And of course, this one just brings more harmony to it. This one sounds more colorful. I'm actually kind of curious. Let's do it. I'm gonna try and mess with the voice of Delay Llama while the bass is going on. Let's see how it affects it. Okay, that's pretty cool. So yeah, it does sound much more variable, and I could have done some really cool stuff with it, but what's done already is done, and I'm not gonna mess with this project anymore. I hope I helped you, I guess, somehow. Leave a comment on what kind of content you want me to make in the future, if you even want me to make content. After all, I just stumbled on the goldmine of Delay Llama and just got a bunch of views. It doesn't exactly mean that you want to watch my videos. No. Personally, I don't exactly want to make only delay llama content. I won't mind making more component challenges, like making a sound out of something weird or anything like that. Just leave a comment. I would love to read every single one of them. And that is it. Bye, I guess.